So with any Mozart piece, you want to make sure that you have a very kind of sparkly sound concept. Okay, so what I mean by that is definitely clean articulation, lots of taper on long notes, making sure that there's not too much density to it, right? So it has to have some transparency, even on things like that. Um, Generally, the bow stroke is we're at a tempo where the bow stroke is basically going to stay on the string. Although I do like to feel like the stick itself is bouncing, so the hair might not actually leave the string, but the stick is definitely kind of doing this flexing kind of thing on each note. I would definitely hook the dotted rhythms. Personally at least. And then for the trills, you don't really have time to get more than one kind of wiggle out, but if you can do two, that's great. So this movement is kind of a masterpiece of counterpoint. There are like four or five different subjects that kind of get introduced, and at this point in the piece, they're all kind of coming together. So that's why we have all these kind of different pieces of material coming on. So just so that you're aware of that, I think it's useful information to sort of see how this part fits into the larger context of the piece.
Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed Ted Botsford's excerpts and his explanation of these masterworks of amazing works of art by Mozart and Bach. Oh, just probably the best symphonies ever. The bass parts are just so cool to perform. And maybe if you keep practicing, you could be like Ted and playing in world-famous orchestra with the greatest musicians, getting to play these major works like he gets to do. So it's really inspiring to have him explain what to think about. So how he plays is really, really helpful. And I hope that it inspires you to understand that we all love to play solo bass, but don't forget that you're also very good and can go and play in your orchestras, from your school orchestra to your community orchestras to youth symphonies to district and state. It's just fantastic stuff out there. A lifetime of enjoyment of playing the bass, not just solos, but orchestra parts. So much fun. Oh, you're going to love it. Ted was George's student, and George was very clever at putting orchestras in his method, from the Mahler, which many of you know, to the Elephant, Beethoven's Ninth. We hope this leads you down this path of getting inspired to learning these masterworks and playing bass for all kinds of ensembles. Keep practicing, and we hope to see you at the next KCBass event. Have fun.